Alright, so I'm draining the transmission oil. This is a manual transmission on a Ford Ranger. 2.3 liter, 4-cylinder, 2003. But basically, most all manual transmission is more or less the same. So this is the drain here. And you see right here it says drain. And up here, this is the fill. Over here it says fill. So I just took it out already, or took the drain off already. And this car has about 155,000 miles or so. So I took it off, and if you could actually see, this black piece right here is a magnet. Actually see how much metal there is. The last time I changed the oil, the transmission oil on this was actually not that long ago. God, I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't that long ago. Maybe 20,000 miles ago or so. So there's the all the crap that's in there. All the magnet or the steel parts, or particles, I should say. So I'm actually gonna wipe all that off. So when you put on the new one, or excuse me, put the drain bolt back on, it's best that you replace the sealing washer. So there's a washer right in here. This washer is made of aluminum, so when you bolt it, when you torque it down, it will kind of crush it a little bit so that it actually seals. It'll conform to the bolt and the basically the mating surface, so that way it seals. But actually, I don't have I didn't get a new washer. I wasn't planning on changing the oil today. So I'm gonna reuse mine, and the sealing washer, you could probably reuse it a few times. I would think this one has been reused. Let's see, looking at it, it's been used. Obviously, it's been used once, possibly even twice. Looks like I'm gonna possibly reuse it a third time. But anyways, best to get a new one. Actually, I'm gonna dig into my stuff and see if I can have another one. The drain also has the same thing. I'm less worried about the drain because when you fill this up, you fill it up until it hits this mark here. Whatever the more oil flows out, that basically means it's full. That's how you check how full it is too. You take it off, and basically you just stick your finger in there and see if the oil's there. If not, you just fill it up until it spills out, and that's when you know it's full. Let's see, other things about this particular transmission is that it uses ATF. Mercon, just automatic transmission fluid, basically. So basically the red stuff. So ATF Mercon. And I actually have this hose here. This hose is actually connected to a funnel up in the engine bay, up on top. So I'm gonna stick this. Once I take this bolt off, I'm gonna stick this in there. I'm gonna refill it. And this thing uses about 3 quarts, or just shy of 3 quarts. So that's about it. I don't think I need to explain anything further. Yeah. So drain it first. Replace the sealing washer. Put it back on. These bolts here are 24mm bolt heads. Put it back on. Take the fill off. Fill it up with ATF Mercon 5, or excuse me, Mercon. It says in the owner's manual. Towards the back of the owner's manual, it'll tell you what type of fluids to use. Fill this up until it starts to drip out. Once it drips out, that means it's full. Then you plug it back in. I recommend doing this change every, I would say every no more than 3 years, 2 to 3 years, and I would say probably mileage-wise, Probably about 30,000 miles is a really good idea. If you go 30,000 miles, you'll be fine. You'll be safe. And this is true with all transmission. It doesn't matter if it's an automatic or a manual. As you go every 30,000 miles, your transmission fluid will always be good. A lot of transmission, especially automatic transmission, people go 100 plus thousand miles and they never change the oil, and they wonder why their transmission needs a rebuild. At before 150,000 miles or around 150,000 miles, like, oh, it needs to be rebuilt. It's because they never changed the damn oil. You change it every 30,000 miles. An automatic transmission will go over 200,000 miles without needing a rebuild, unless it was one of those poorly designed or poorly made manufactured transmissions. For automatic, if you change it every 30,000 miles, this thing will go pretty much forever. That's again, it's some type of design flaw or manufacturing flaw. Otherwise, if everything design was good and the manufacturing was good, it'll go pretty much as long as the truck will last. As long as it doesn't get abused. So 30,000 miles, unless you're towing or you always carry a lot of stuff, putting a lot of load on it, then I would go half that mileage. So basically 15,000 miles, or every year, changing every year. So so I'm gonna do the rest of it off camera. I don't think you guys need to see that. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.